decision, the reason I had to explain is because it happened so quickly, but his actions were so quick. For one reason or another, he decided to go and criticise his teammates. And so most of you have not seen that video, but you couldn't release it. We couldn't release it. Ended up with two young players being booed before the game in Paris on the Wednesday. And we decided we had to do something. The meeting in the room was, you know, it was horrendous, you know, and I just couldn't lose my control in this particular situation. And if I had let it pass and allowed it to happen, I think the players would have viewed me differently, much more differently than I would have liked to have been judged. And I think that throughout my career, I think I've been strong enough to deal with important issues like that. For Roy, he overstepped his mark, absolutely overstepped his mark, and there was no other thing we could do. We did well by them. We paid up his whole contract. We gave him a testimonial in the following season, 75,000. We did everything we could to honour the fact he was a great player for us. The big problem for me, and I'm a football man really, he fell in love with Victoria. That changed everything, I think. And being a football man, that, you know, I had to think about my own control of the club and where we were going with that.
And Roy Keane, who Arsenal fans are possibly not quite so fond of. It does seem, Roy, but someone else who's not particularly fond of you is Sir Alex Ferguson. I mean, out of 10, how angry are you?
No, I'm okay. I'm quite relaxed, I think. I do remember having conversations with the manager when I was at the club about loyalty. And in my opinion, I don't think he knows the meaning of the word. I think it doesn't bother me too much what he has to say about me, but to constantly criticise other players at the club who brought him a lot of success, I find very, very strange, but I certainly won't be losing any sleep over it.
So even if you have got a book to sell, criticising David Beckham is out of order. I mean, Beckham could hardly have been more praising of...
I just don't think the manager needs to do that. I'm not sure how many books he's written now, but he has to draw the line eventually to say, listen, these players have been all top servants to Man United, and a lot of these players helped the manager win lots of trophies, so... Can you imagine if we never won a trophy, what he would have said? You know, we brought success to the club, we gave it everything we had when we were there, so... But as I said, it's just part of modern life. You know, people like to do books and criticise, you know, their ex-players.
You'll have to do a book about the book. Yeah. Can you stop sniggering at me? This is a very serious matter. There's a lot of hard feelings. What do you find so amusing?
It's just the way Roy's dealing with it, really. Well, he's saying it, but like you say, I find it strange as well, only because he's so powerful, seeing all knowing Alex Ferguson saying those things. It just seems a little bit like, you know, it just seems like unnecessary personally. I don't know.
As long as it's bringing you happiness, that's okay. What's your take on it?
No, I agree with Roy. I don't understand books at all. I've never written one. Probably wouldn't know how to buy it anyway. But I just don't understand why you have to go and say things that go on in the dressing room to players, as Roy said, to players who brought you great success. I don't really get it at all.
Yeah. Lee Dixon, I don't understand books. I've got that quote there. Keep doing the cause of attacking footballers much good.
Four words. Four words. Which word? Fourth word. Seven.
Do the action. Try and do an action.
I'm not.
Try and do an action that sums up the whole thing.
Oh, Cantona. Beckham. Oh, bend it like Beckham. Bend it like Beckham.
2 words.
2 words.
It's going to cost you.